A lawsuit to allow in-person visits at the Genesee County Jail has been dismissed. The decision comes months after the sheriff reintroduced in-person visits in July. Although the case didn't end in a judgment, the lawsuit in 7th District Court shined a spotlight on the need for change. Our Alyssa Irwin joins us in the studio. So Alyssa, the case is over?
Yes, Judge Bell dismissed the case in part because the sheriff's office restored in-person visits, but also because the court claims it does not find the legal authority to insert itself in the decisions of the jail in this matter. I sat down today with some who have implemented these changes at the sheriff's office to see what the work has entitled and the difference they believe it's already making.
It brought to my attention something that we had been dealing with, but we've had in-person visits. We just didn't have them on the scale that they wanted.
And since this lawsuit was filed, the Genesee County Sheriff's Office says they addressed the need.
Majority of our staff, probably 75% of our staff, had no idea what in-person visits looked like.
But many, including John Allen Bay, who was just 23 when he was sentenced to prison, saw the impact of in-person visits.
My children were about maybe 3 years old, 4, and they would often say, "We want to come visit you at your big house. Your house is so big and we can play with all these toys and things like that." And that was their reality. And I think a lot of people in our community, that's their reality.
In-person visits in the Genesee County Jail are now a reality after almost a decade. And the reality for John L. is now working at the sheriff's office, helping those in the same spot he once was.
My experience from the inside perspective and being able to bring that new element, to this office here.
The sheriff's office has been known for paving the way through Ignite, graduations, and now in-person visits. The sheriff said data shows no days of overcrowding in the jail for 2024. That's a difference from 2023 at 92 days and 2022 at 278 days of overcrowding.
Could it be that you're, bringing a father to their son who is 6 years old, and now it sends a message to the father? You have a greater responsibility. You need to do things to change your life to be with your kid. I think that has a big input. Same thing with mothers and grandparents. Those restored visits were critical in our operation.
Captain Macy says it wasn't easy, but they will stay the course.
The Genesee County Sheriff's Office, we're not afraid of being the tip of the spear and figuring out how to make something happen. There's not another single jail in the state of Michigan that has in-person visits.
A statement from the executive director of Citizens for Prison Reform reads in part, "We are definitely disappointed to hear this case was dismissed. We believe families and children in our communities have the right to see their loved ones. We believe only under rare circumstances should visits ever be restricted." That statement goes on to read, "Citizens for Prison Reform is grateful the sheriff recognizes the importance of human connection between family members, that he has done the right thing and reinstated in-person visits." Again, we have the full statement on our website, abc12.com, and a statement from Civil Rights Corps, a group involved in this fight, who says they will bring these vital issues to the appellate courts, hoping other jails will now implement this same idea. Reporting here in the studio, I'm Alyssa Irwin with ABC 12 News.